you all. I'm back here with a prophetical message today concerning your kingdom spouse, okay? I'm a little loud because they're cutting the grass and stuff in our yard today, but I hope you all can hear me. They should be leaving now. But before I get started in this message, I want you to know that not all videos are for you, because some of you may not be in that relationship that is God ordained. Some of you are in relationships where you're on God's level, but that person you're with is way off of God's level. They're not anywhere near where you are, okay? So some people are breaking up. Some people post those messages concerning those type of people. Some people post messages concerning people who are coming together. Some people post messages for people who are reconciliating. Some people post messages for people who are getting on the path and on track with God and who are eventually going to bump into each other, okay? So you have to pray over every single message that you view, so that you're not just only feeding your flesh what it wants, that you're feeding it what it needs, that you're not only feeding your mind what it wants, but what it needs. Okay, that you're not only feeding your heart what it wants, but only what it needs. Okay, God says, I don't need you to watch too many videos. God says, I need you to pray over things that you are watching. If you know you're watching things you don't need to be watching, God says, I need you to pray about it. Give it to me so I can place in front of you what it is that you need to see. Okay? Amen. That's that. So, kingdom spouse is a person who has qualities and quantities that God looks for in a partner. This is the person that God has set apart for you and who is going to be your partner in advancing God's kingdom. Okay, they require effort and intentionality, and they're not just about romantic desires. All right. And the Bible verses that I were drawn to read is going to be James 5:15 and 16. So hold on. So, and the prayer offered in the faith will make the sick person well. The Lord will raise them up if they have sinned. They will be forgiven. Therefore, confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective, okay? So I feel like with me reading that, and then I'm talking about kingdom spouse and what I have said already, God is saying some people who are in their marriage season, in their coming together season, who are about to reconnect with each other, some people are going to have uncomfortable conversations with each other because they're ready for it. They've grown up and matured physically, mentally, emotionally, in most areas that others have not. So some people are getting back together because they want to do this together. They want to take this leap of faith with each other. They want to do this for God. They want to have a relationship that shows God put them together. They want to have a relationship that represents God, okay? And then my next one is 1 Peter 3-7. Wives, in the same way, submit yourselves to your own husbands, so that if any of them do not believe the word, they may be won over without words by the behavior of their wives. When they see the purity and reverence of your lives, your beauty should not come from outward adornment, such as elaborate hairstyles and the wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes. Rather, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. For this is the way the holy women of the past who put their hope in God used to adorn themselves. They submitted themselves to their own husbands, like Sarah, who obeyed Abraham and called him her Lord. You are her daughters if you do what is right and do not give way to fear. Husbands, in the same way, be considerate as you live with your wives and treat them with respect as the weaker partner and as heirs with you of the gracious gift of life, so that nothing will hinder your prayers, okay? So do as to your partner as you would want God to do to you. you all should go read over these verses, pray over it, and see what this is meaning to you and where this fits in your relationship and what you have to do. But some of you, you know who your person is and you're like, God, I want to put this work in. God, I know I have to put this work in. And it's like the more God is working on you, the more he works on your partner, and he's going to bring you back together. Okay? And for the others, you will have your person very soon. God likes to say very soon because he can't say it's about to happen next week, because there's things in between now and the time that you have to still get out of your life, get out of your energy and work on and, make happen, make shape. So the song that I was led to was Heart Like a Truck by Lainey Wilson. And I don't know if you all are paying attention, but if you go to my page and hit community, I've shared songs that God is speaking to you through, that God is putting on your spirit to listen to first thing in the morning, before you go to bed, or when you're feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling bad, when you're feeling angry, when you're feeling hopeless. I've shared some things on my community post. So please go check out that part of my channel, please. And some of you may know this song. I know some of you know it, okay? We know this. But after I do this, I will also repost this song on the community board. So, Heart Like a Truck by Lainey Wilson. I never stay in one place too long. A dirt road singing me a siren song. I gotta find a field. I need to spin my wheels. I got a hankering for 4 wide tires. And I can't help it. It's on the way I'm wired. Before you get too close, boy, you need to know I got a heart like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud, runs on dreams and gasoline, and that old highway holds the key. It's got a lead foot down when it's leaving. Lord knows it's taken a hell of a beating. A little bit of love is all that it's needing, but it's good as it is tough. I got a heart like a truck. There ain't no braking when I throw it in drive. Don't always keep it in between the lines. If you're ready for a ride, pedal down state of mind. Boy, I tell you what, you better buckle up. I got a heart like a truck. It's been drugged through the mud, runs on dreams and gasoline, and so on, so on, so on. So, fellas, you might want to go listen to this video and then listen to this song so you can get an understanding of how your woman is feeling and what she may have been through. You never know, like, for the new people who are coming together and for people who are in this marriage or where you all are not understanding each other, you are butting heads or you have butt heads, it's because some of us did not work on things that we should have worked on and got out of our lives, got out of our spirits. And we still have people around us who we should have got rid of before we got into this relationship with you, before we got into this marriage with you, okay? So God is saying, without a doubt, this second chance is going to happen, and this is going to be the final chance. This is the last chance to get it right, to do it. God is saying, I'm healing connections. I'm restoring connections. I'm going to do this. If you all know that you can be a couple that represents me, I'm going to approve it. Some things go downhill. Some relationships go downhill because it wasn't approved by God. Okay? So I pray that this prophetic word has blessed you, has blessed your spirit, has blessed your mind, and really, really, truly gave you an understanding of what's going on and what's about to happen between you and your person. You never give God a time when it comes to his work and what he's doing, okay? You just got to pray on it, stay in faith, stay in prayer, stay put. If God doesn't move, you don't move. If God doesn't talk, you don't talk. Okay? So this is that. Have a great day or have a great night whenever you're seeing this.